I think we're live now. I'm glad I took a nap this afternoon. I feel a lot better, you know.
Me too.
Okay, hey guys, we got Julia with us. We're gonna get into some Oracle card readings for you guys. It's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be. We're gonna see here. It's gonna be a fun show. So, and remember, guys. I don't know why that always plays twice on my end, but remember, guys, to subscribe. And if you haven't, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Rumble, and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live, and hit the thumbs up because it counts. If you hit the like button on YouTube and on Rumble and all that stuff. So but my guest today, I'm really excited. She's a really, really good friend of mine. It started off where she was just watching my show. She just, and then we became friends, and she started becoming more well known, and she started coming on my show more and other people's shows. And I'm talking about is Julia Anchorhaven. Julia is a multidimensional healer, Reiki Master Teacher, Violet Flame Chakra, an awaken rescue healer, and a spiritual empowerment guide with over 2 decades of experience. She's the founder of Anchorhaven Network and Elysium Getaways, offering energy healing, Akashic Record Readings, retreats, and coaching programs rooted in vibrational wellness and soul alignment. Julia helps clients awaken to their multidimensional selves, reclaim soul fragments, and step into sovereignty. Tonight, she will be offering live Akashic Oracle readings for the audience, and I'm going to be doing them too. I never do them, but I'm going to do them for once. So,
yeah, we're going to do it together.
So Julia, thanks so much for coming on. How are you?
I'm good, Rob. Thanks for having me. I always love coming on here. I just realized I haven't got my chat up, so I'm just going to try and get that up as well so I can see what everyone's saying. So please be nice. Yeah, no, it's great. So I wanted to do a little rapid fire round because I've been dying to interview you, but you're always so busy that we can never schedule anything, I reckon. So I thought I was just going to take a few minutes to ask you some questions. Is that okay?
Okay.
You're nervous now. So they're just really random because I love random questions. So the first question is, who was your very first guest? Because I don't recall going all the way back to the beginning.
I know. I'm thinking of it. And Dean, he was a psychic. That's what's crazy. He was a psychic. His name's Dean. Dean McMurray. He's a war veteran psychic. Yeah, he's an Army veteran psychic. I saw him on Forbidden Knowledge News, and I invited him on. It was during COVID, and I asked him to decide. I decided to start interviewing people. It was like in 2020, maybe 2019, 2020. It goes back that far. 5 years now. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 2. When you think of mind blowing, which guest comes into your mind?
Some of the guests that I've had on recently, or they're coming on tonight, like Carrie Cassidy, who's coming on tonight. Tony Rodriguez is always good. Drago Reed. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean, everybody is. Everybody is. I like everyone.
Yeah, but who would be your dream guest? Who would you love to get on the show?
Oh, I'd like to get some old school UFO people on, like some people that I haven't interviewed yet, or maybe David Icke. I'd love to get David Icke.
Yeah,
I've interviewed his son, but I haven't interviewed him.
Yeah, and you interviewed his ex-wife.
Yeah. That didn't turn out too well, but
it was an interesting show. I think you did really well on that one. Okay, so what is question number 4? What's your personal theory on UFO phenomenon?
I don't know. It's interesting because I think they're coming from 3 different places. I think they're coming from outside of here, which means they're coming from other solar systems or wormholes, gateways, portals, stuff like that. But then I also think they're interdimensional too, and then I also think there's stuff inner Earth too, and under the sea too. So it's like a mix of everything.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, number 5. What is your favorite Art Bell episode or topic?
Oh, I would say the shows with Red Elk, who was this Native American elder, and he talked about that was the first time I heard anybody talk about reptilians underground, and that was in 2001.
Yeah, amazing. Well, there's loads of chat going on, isn't there? And let's see, what kind of subject in our community do you think deserves more attention?
The divine feminine and women.
Oh, really?
Women's
Okay.
empowerment in the divine
Yeah,
feminine.
yeah. I mean, on my show last night, I was talking to Lauren De Silva, and we were talking about moon goddess circles and things like that. So yeah, that's kind of something that we do on mine. If you were to go back in history, what event or mystery would you like to witness the most?
I always tell people this. It would definitely be the crucifixion if it happened. I want to know if it happened, because there's so much. I would say there's so much that surrounds that one character, whether he was real, whether he. I mean, it's pretty much he was real, but like, was he crucified? Was he? And then some people say there was a body double. If you ask Mary Bieber, she says there was two Jesuses, Jesus 9 and Jesus 12. So there's so much. There's so many different theories and controversies around that one figure. I think that's where I would go,
Yeah.
That would be the first place. I mean, if I had a time machine, I'd go to a bunch of places, but like that would be the first place,
Yeah, I have, when I did my advanced psychic training, I got given a guide, like a development guide, and it was, I think her name was Eliza, and we knew each other from being slaves in Egypt.
Wow.
So I think I was there, like when they were building the pyramids or whatever. Okay, so if you could have been a guest on Art Bell's show, what would you have talked about with him?
Probably UFOs, because that's what I've been following UFOs since I was a kid. Well, not as extreme, but I listened to Art Bell when I was a kid, and I used to watch sightings, and I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries, and I was kind of always into it, So yeah.
Okay, number 9. We're nearly finished. If you got given $5 million, what would you spend it on?
I mean, obviously, I would buy a lot of good stuff for myself, but I would want to help people as well. I'd want to help.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that there's a lot of homeless people in the world, especially, because of what happened 4 years ago, and a lot of people lost their jobs and lost their businesses. And I don't like the fact that there's homeless people, especially I always talk about like here in America, like, we give out so much foreign aid to other countries. Like we should be spending that on keeping people off the streets and keeping people homeless. So if I had a lot of money, I would definitely give a lot to like charity. Or not a lot. I mean, I would give a decent amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're amazing, you. And this is the final question. How would you like to be remembered?
I guess just a nice guy who was interested in things. I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're a great guy, and you do so much for the community, and you give everybody a fair shot, and I really like that. And it must be hard to stay impartial, but you do it, and you're really fair with everybody, and I love that. Thank you for answering my questions.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can use it if you want. I mean, you can use that on your channel if you want, or whatever. I mean, well, you can use the whole podcast, but I mean, if you definitely
fire round,
that was cool. I would.
Random, sorry, I love random questions. Anyone can ask me anything. I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. I like that though. That was fun. Yeah. So, are we going to do some readings tonight?
We're going to do some readings. I just wanted to update about what I've been doing lately, in case anybody's been watching or they've not been watching. So I've been working with a couple of people this month for my personal discovery, my SSP stuff. So I've been working with Christy Campbell. So there's a video on her channel where we were going into some of my clones and some of my memories, and we were kind of trying to enhance them together, and that was really awesome. And what we came out with was some of my memories have got like, this makes me sound really weird, but it's like I design and build super soldiers, like my own personal brand. And she said, and I said, well, what would they be called? And she said, you know what they're called. And then when I went into it, I came out with a word that was so similar to like a German word for like future soldier, like Zukunftskrieger or something like that. Like me and David were like trying to figure out this word. So that's one of the things we were working on. And then Ivan Teller said that he sees me on Mars as an exotic dancer, right? Which comes into the sex kitten thing that Drago Reed was mentioning the other day, the Black Widow class clones and all that. So we were talking about that. So I'm looking into my clones. And then I did a session with Sean Bond, which was live, and it's on his channel. We did it 6 days ago, and we did a lot of deep healing. We did like collective healing when it comes back to the military stuff, the MyLab, the Montauk. We did a massive healing on that show, and I integrated altars live during the podcast with Sean's
That's
help.
cool.
And that was, yeah, it was pretty awesome, and it was really lovely actually. Like Christy said, put a comment saying she thought it was really relaxing. Somebody else said they thought it was beautiful to watch, which I can't promise it's always going to be beautiful to watch. But Sean did a lot of amazing collective healing from built off my memories, basically. And I came to some realizations about how I was taken from the UK to like those other pockets of existence for the Montauk and all that. So yeah, I made some good progress on that. Other weird stuff this month, I did have a very clear vision, which I think could have been a memory or it could have been a clone slip, because I do a lot of like clone mapping. And I was jumping out of a plane over Russia. So that's something that I'm going to explore with Sean Bond next. Yeah, so really cool. So that's what's going on with me on that weird stuff. And yeah. But yeah, so we do readings. If anyone's got any questions, pop them in the chat. If anybody can donate to support Rob's channel, then please do. I work with the Akashic Oracle. So we do Akashic Record Readings. This is the deck I work with. It's by Marina Beach, the Soul Alchemist. So I use the cards to go into your Akashic Record timeline, past, present, parallel, or future. If something comes out that's not that great, then I can support you with some pendulum alchemy to clear that out, anchor in something a bit more successful and supportive with you. I'm also got my crystal cards, and Rob's got angel cards.
Yeah, I got my crystal cards and angel cards too. I'm going to be doing readings, guys, too. Well, I'm going to try. I'm not. That's one thing I'm nervous. Like I can answer all your questions, but like I don't know if I can do readings. But I'm going to try for sure.
You can do it. You can do it. And I do have the experiencer cards. Okay, so if anybody wants to know about the weird stuff, I can pull the cards. I can't promise you're going to get a good answer, but but we've got the deck. It's not my favorite deck to work with, but it's there. Okay, yeah. That's about it.
We did get a donation. So the first person would be Catherine Labine. I want to do her first because she donated. Yeah. And then we'll get to like Soma's in the audience. Soma wants a reading. Joyful Jennifer wants a reading. And Michelle wants one as well. So yeah, and so I'll remember those people. Let me write those people down so I don't forget. Like
I'm just gonna do my singing bowl just to clear the energy, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be tuning into your personal Akashic Record Keeper guides, along with my guides, and my higher aspects are going to come in to support me on this, because I'm still healing, guys. I've still got another 6 weeks in this air boot after my foot surgery and all that, but I'm feeling a lot stronger than I was last time when I came on. So yeah, I'm all right to do the healing today.
Wow. That's it's been a long journey for your healing, right? It's been like it has to be gruesome.
7 weeks. It's only been 7 weeks. So it's like a 12-week plan of 6. You have the operation, and then it's quite a big operation. And 6 weeks in a cast, 6 weeks in an air boot, and then there's a period of physio after that. So I've got the air boot on now, so I can walk-ish. Yeah, I can't do stairs or anything like that, and but I'm getting better.
Okay, so here we got Michelle, Soma, Jennifer, Brooksy, Coley, and Sally. All those people want readings, but we're going to start off with Catherine because she donated. So if you guys donate, we'll get to your reading first. We have to, because we don't want to do that to people. If they donate, they got to be first. But we'll try to get to everybody. We'll try. And Anchor does pretty like expedient, fast readings. So
I'm a rapid reader.
Good.
I'm a very blunt, rapid reader, so you get a smack in the face. That's what you get. I'm working with my pendulum, which is my Asclepius pendulum. It contains the staff of Moses for magic and mystery, and it's got the cobra for the goddess Wadjet, the Egyptian goddess. So Cat, the weirder the better. Okay, so I'm just gonna Can I
pee real quick before I'm just gonna go real quick because I forgot to pee before the show. All right, I'll be right back.
That's fine. Cat, I'm gonna pick 3 cards for you. Just going to have a look and see. This is for Kat. I love that picture. So what is she doing well? What does she need support with? And a message as we move forward. I feel like there's a couple of messages for you, Kat. Okay. Kat, you've got quite heavy energies going on here. So the first card I've got, it says vows of poverty, but this has come out as something that you're doing well. So I can support you a little bit in releasing this kind of, it's like a stagnant energy that's come from past lives where you've had to agree to do certain things and it's keeping you a little bit limited. So if it doesn't feel financial, it could be about contracts or it could be something to do with communication. But vows of poverty to me generally mean that we're really struggling to stay in our abundant state, or it might come in and it goes up really quickly. But this is coming in as something that you're doing well, okay? So it's not hindering you that much. So that's really positive. Things you need support with is coming out as releasing guilt. But this is actually a positive card because that doorway is open, which shows that you're doing the work. You're acknowledging then that's guilt in your timeline. And if it doesn't feel like it's from the present or bleed through from the parallel, then it's definitely from past lives. So just acknowledging that it's there, taking deep breaths, allowing it to lift and release from your body. And this is actually something that your guides are supporting you with, but you've already started the process. So you don't need to be worried about it. It's happening. Focus on your self-care, which is brilliant. As you move forward, you're being asked to stay in that gratitude practice. So a lot of higher energies that are coming in for you. So you're upgrading as you go, as long as you focus on the gratitude, all those little things, getting out in the sun. I'm just going to do a little bit of an energy clearing for you, if that's okay, to shift out any old contracts that are there for this vow that's remaining in your Akashic field. So I'm just going to tune in, please, to Kat's Akashic Record timeline, fully calling in her guides. Okay, I'm just going to send in some positive energy with that gratitude. So I do pendulum alchemy. So when we do clockwise spins in the quantum field, we're calling in positive energies. And for you, it's like a golden iridescent light that's anchoring through your field right now, anchoring through and just clearing out the chakras, releasing any blocks or limitations. Okay, and then we tune into wherever these oaths, vows, agreements, contracts, covenants, spells, hexes, curses, or promises made that have been keeping you in a state of lack. Whatever it may be, we're releasing that now through all lifetimes, all timelines, all bodies, all fields or grids, all parallel lives in universes, all forevers, releasing, releasing, collapsing those out. Okay, is that done? Yep. Okay, and that's it. So we're just going to anchor in some higher love for you, making it easy for you to stand in your sovereignty and hold on with that gratitude as your grounded focus. Can we have a card, Rob? The cat?
Wait, crystal or angel?
You pick. You decide.
Okay, I'll do the crystal cards because these crystal cards are really nice, and these crystal cards are from my good friend Anchorhaven, who you guys are seeing right now.
Because
So
he always talks about tarot, so I sent him 3 decks of Oracle. Because that's what I do. I do Oracle. I'm an Oracle.
yeah, and I have 2 decks of tarot. You know, I don't. The only one I don't have is, I mean, the one that I want that I don't have is I got to get the Robin Wood tarot, which is like the one that Matthew uses, which I really like when he uses them when he comes on the show.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
So I got Envision the Future, Precious Opal.
Oh, Precious Opal, amazing. So iridescent opal. Oh, I've got Sunstone. Okay, so that's perfect. So this one says take pleasure. And yours is kind of like about expanding her third eye, anchoring in higher lights. Is there a message on yours? Or does it just, what does it say?
I put it back in the deck. I'm sorry. I put it back in.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. So that's lovely. That's like nice high vibe energy coming in for her. Perfect. Yeah.
So should I move on to the next person?
Yeah, let's go on to the next one.
The next one's another donation from Joanna LeBlanc, and I got it. She's right here to pull up her avatar, and she said, "Let me see if she got the message." She says, "Oh, she just put a pizza thing." So thanks, Joanna. And yeah,
you want me to pull the card? It'll be great, Rob. Love that.
Okay, I'll pull cards. So she got.
Do you want to do yours first?
Yeah, feel in order to know. Sugarlight. Oh,
Sugarlight is very high vibe, really high vibe card. So, hold on a second. I'm looking at the cards, but I'm like, there's a bit of indecisiveness there. I can't decide. It's like that. It's doing well. Support. Advice. Okay, so what you're doing well right now, is compassion and empathy. So whether that's for others or yourself, that's an amazing frequency to be anchoring in right now. So that's what your guides are saying, that they're really happy that you're just focusing on that compassion for yourself. Maybe you need to be a little bit kinder to yourself as well, but this is something that you're getting praised for, so that's great. What you need help with, again, we've got the guilt card coming out. I see what's going on here tonight. I might have to keep this card out. So yes, you're processing guilt, which is great. So it could be that there's a collective energy right now where we're moving into that heart-centered healing, and everybody's kind of getting that shift and push to release guilt from all lifetimes, parallel lives and universes. So just know that you're doing it with ease as well, because you're using your compassion and empathy. Your guides are supporting you. And if you're thinking, well, I haven't got any guilt, there'll be something there deep down, or be something from a past life. So just focus, deep breaths, honor the body, honor the sacred vessel, and say, I see you, guilt, and I lift and release you out of my body. I'm free. Okay, moving forward. Honestly, guys, I shuffled the deck. I'm not joking. I've got two of the same cards coming out in the same position. We've got the gratitude practice coming in again. So this is definitely high vibe light codes that were coming in. So we're going to anchor these into the bodies today. And so getting outside more. Have you been getting outside? I'm not too sure. Getting by the water. Let me pull a crystal card and see. Why am I getting all the same cards coming out? So this is for Joanna LeBlanc. Okay, so we've got tourmalinated quartz. What did you get, Rob?
I pulled her an archangel card. I got faith, and it says moving mountains. It says trust in your ability to create miracles, and that the impossible is becoming possible.
This one says get out of your own way. It's the
wow,
same
that's
message.
amazing.
Yeah, get out of your own way. Trust in miracles. You got this. Okay, perfect.
I love that. I love that. So now I'll just go down the list, and let me see if anybody else donated or no. Okay, so I'll go down the list. So we have Michelle first, and this is her avatar. She's designing her own cards as we speak.
She is. Awesome. She's got some really creative design ideas as well. They're awesome.
What are you going to do? I wonder what she's going to do. That's awesome. Like, well, I guess we'll wait to see.
Yeah. So what's she doing well? What does she need support with? And a message. Thank you. So, okay, what she's doing well is she's moving into freedom. Now, this card says financial freedom, so hopefully it is, but I associate this card with total freedom, body, mind, spirit. The energies on the card, it's all those golden solar plexus energies. So you're moving into your courage and confidence. There's a lot of pink energy on the card, which is that love and compassion. So this is what you're doing well. Steps that you've taken recently, your guides are praising you for moving into freedom energy, which I love. I love for you. As you're moving forward, your guides are going to support you with compassion and empathy. Getting repeat cards. I honestly shuffled them. You saw me shuffle them. Yes, so there's a lot of compassionate energy here with us today. So that's great. So just be open to receiving. Please, Earth Grid, be open to receiving whatever support's available. Trust that it's, the right thing for you if it feels like it. Okay, as you move forward, there's a little bit of, I've got vows of poverty, there's a little bit of worry about money as you move forward, but I'm going to help you shift this out. So it could be about contracts as well, and it's normal if you're having change in your life to be worried about where is your income coming from, are things going to get paid at the right time or whatever. So I'm going to see, let's pull a success anchor. Please, can we have a success anchor to support her now? Yep. Okay. Oh, it literally says success anchor. Okay, so we're definitely on the right track. We needed a success anchor. What can we have, please? Can you pull a card, Rob?
Yeah, I got another archangel card for her, and I got for her hope, and it says authentic reclamation. It says it's time to call back all the lost parts of yourself.
Okay, so we're going to anchor in hope, and we're going to anchor in fun and joy, and this is her success anchor. So I'm going to work with the pendulum to release any vows of poverty. This is for Michelle. Connected? Yes. So we're going to anchor in, first of all, we're going to bring in that hope energy. And that's it. What goddess is that? What angel? Or is that angel Archangel Hope? Hope?
Yeah.
Okay. So calling on Archangel Hope, asking her to come and support Michelle, asking the archangels to wrap their wings around her and bring in supportive energy for the highest good of all and harm to none. and calling in archangels that are the highest light in resonance with no conflicting agendas as well for Michelle. Okay, I'm just going to releasing any vows of poverty, any lack, scarcity, anything that's on her mind that's making her worry about kind of next steps or money, finances, anything at all. Releasing anything from her sacral and root. Interesting. Sacrals come out. Interesting. Okay, so we're just going to release. And then I'm going to anchor in that fun and joy. So this is the energy that your guides want you to embody, is fun and joy. As long as you're having fun, as long as there's a lot of joy and ease there, you will be prosperous. Okay, that's the message today. Focus on the fun, focus on the joy, focus on the ease. Yeah. Okay, is that done?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, perfect.
And the next one we got is Soma Ra.
Hi, Soma. So Soma and I are doing an event this Sunday, and we've shifted the timings as well to make it a bit more friendly for people who are not in the UK and Ireland. And it's called Atlantis Awaken. So we're doing a full day retreat online. It's 3 p.m. UK to 9 p.m. So I think that's 10 p.m. Eastern start time. And Soma's going to be channeling multiple times throughout the day. We're going to be doing vision quests, journeys back to Atlantis. We're going to be connecting to the Palladians to get the history of Atlantis and things like that. And so much. It's going to be really fun, really loving. So what is Soma doing well, please? There's 2 cards there. What does she need support with? A message moving forward. Okay, so what she's doing well. This is quite interesting because we've got that lack and scarcity, vows of poverty card coming in, but we've also got prosperity mindset. So even though there might be something in her timeline, in her energetic field, that is showing that she should be in lack, she's overwriting it herself with her own prosperity mindset. Okay, which is amazing. I've never seen these 2 cards come out together before, so that's quite interesting. So we're going to do, so that's what you're doing well. So as you move forward, your guides want to bring in more fun, more joy, more ease, more grounding as well, focusing on those red energies, safety and security. Yeah. Lots of golden light coming in for you, lots of upgrades coming in as well. I feel like there's something on your shoulders, there's a weight on your shoulders that I'm being shown is sliding off your shoulders soon. So something's getting easier as you move forward. You're putting yourself back in money fears. Oh dear. So when I do a much bigger reading, I use a lot more cards and it brings everything into more focus. So we've got 2 lacking cards. We've got fear in this root, and we've got this old vow, this old contract, which I'm going to release a little bit for you today. But you're doing your own work, you're staying positive. What did you get, Rob?
I got Raguel.
Yeah.
And it says waves of healing. It says be open and vulnerable, as this will initiate healing and harmonious resolution.
Okay, that sounds great. So as we're talking about angels, they literally step in. Okay, and I pulled a crystal which is ocean jasper, which is about scheduling time for your own healing, your own development. The colors are green and orange. That's the sacral and that's the heart. So this is what I'm just going to help and support you. So that green emerald energy, I'm going to send my emerald order dragon over as well. So we just send in some emerald order for Soma Ra, please. Send in some beautiful emerald lights. Oh, like a swirling wind around you. So just using that emerald light, that iridescent light, to wash through your full energetic field. Okay, and I'm just going to work on releasing any old contracts there that are not in your highest alignment. Please can your guides, your full guide team, you've got a galactic consortium like me, help you release anything that's there. It's definitely in the parallel. There's something in the parallel. Okay, and it's bleeding through. So even though there's like good things happening in this one, in the parallel, is there anything in the past, please? No, it's definitely more in a parallel life. So I'm just going to see if I can release that out the parallel. So it's like another aspect of you is focusing on lack. Okay, so we're going to send healing through all versions of you, all levels and layers of light, all bodies, all fields, all grids, all lifetimes, all parallel lives and universes, all forevers. Sending out that big wave. Yeah, so I know she's been getting quite a bit of targeting lately, and I feel like she's getting targeted in the heart center as well. So asking that angel Raguel to come in for some additional shielding, please. Kasoma.
And I pulled out, while you're doing that, I pulled a crystal card for her. I pulled Azurite. It says activate the void.
Yeah, Azurite is super high vibe, definitely. What did it say? Activate what?
The void.
The void. So when we go into the void, we generally go into the void for healing. Yeah, it's like that place where you go in and everything sheds and you're in the dark, and it's like, I've been in the void in August. I've had such an overwhelming August, haven't I? I've had a lot of upgrades and downgrades and integrating trauma twin crap and
what's interesting was when I was talking the other day on my show, I was saying, a lot of people have been really going through it like this summer. Like the energies have been crazy, but you said you felt like it's been different for you, like you've kind of been stepping it up a little bit. You feel is that
I honestly went so far down that the only way was up. And because I went into one of Misha Johnston's groups, and I don't go very often, and everyone's taking their turn to talk about something that, targeting or whatever. When I was writing down, I wrote down trauma twin, and I've never really acknowledged that it could be a problem that my trauma twin is very public about his progress and things like that, and coming out and talking about things. And I actually acknowledged, hang on, this is an issue for me. I only started doing this kind of work in February for the SSB stuff. Before that, it was cloaked. And my supposed dyad, or one of my dyads, has done 10 years of work on this, right? And he's like fully healed in loads of things, got loads of information, books are coming out and all this. And there's me still like heart open, bleeding, kind of like, so acknowledging that there was healing required on my trauma bond with somebody, acknowledging that it was there opened it up to healing. So I was able to heal me and him at the same time. But when I asked my heart to show me, I just saw me stabbing him over and over and over. So there was real trauma there in my heart that I'd not allowed myself to see. So I started to heal that. And then I started to release some connections that I've been a bit reliant on with people. So I started to like release, trying to protect people in a way. And so then I started to heal more and take in more light. But there's some really deep wounding. There's definitely deep wounding there that I've been healing this month. But I have, I've started to level up now. But like me on Sean Bond's show last week, we went back and integrated about 3 different versions of me. One of them was from Montauk, one of them was from a base in India somewhere, and other things. So there's really multi-dimensional healing that's required. But as I do that with somebody like Sean, he's healing others at the same time. It's not just about me. We're healing the galaxy at the same time. So it's important work. But it's been shit. August has been shit. But it's like a necessary evil in a way to go into that raw state so that you can start healing properly.
I agree.
Does that sound right?
I agree.
I don't know. Yeah, I've had pretty dark. But someone else is having a dark time at the same time and started to troll me a little bit, which I didn't need, and it's fine, I forgive you. And and he's all right now if he's watching. But sometimes you don't know what's going on with people, do you? That's the lesson. You have no idea what's going on with people. So things you say publicly need to be said with kindness.
That's a good point. Yeah. That's a really good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move on to the next person. The next person was a donation from Dana Krieger. I gotta find her. Where's she at here?
Michelle says cosmic spring cleaning. You're not wrong. Summer cleaning, says JJ.
Okay, Dana's avatar is not available. I don't think she would have put up the chat. So we're just gonna have to read her, without.
Dana, if you're watching, pop a message in the chat. Otherwise, I can try and connect in with you, Akashic. I'm just gonna connect into Dana Krieger. Yeah. Okay, so I am connected. But if you're in the chat, it's always nice to see the avatar. No. Oh, hi, Dana. Yeah, there she is.
There she is. Or I don't see her. Oh, there we go.
She's right now.
Why am I not pulling up on mine?
Your
I don't know.
system's slower than YouTube.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I see her now. Okay. I got you, Dana. And then Jennifer will be next. And then yeah.
Okay. Getting a few cards there. Woo. Okay. That's really interesting. So what you're doing well is bringing in that fun and joy. So the guides want you to know they're really happy with what you're doing at the moment. You might not even be feeling it, but just know it's there and it's ready. You're being supported to be on this pathway of fun and joy. And when I think of fun, I think of laughter and I think of ease. It's always important to call in the ease. If your life is crap at the moment, in Access Consciousness, we work with the mantra, all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. We say that 10 times a day or as much as we can. And honestly, when I don't say it, that's when my life is the worst. So I say the mantra, calling in the ease. Can I call in the ease, please? Yeah. So that's what you're doing well. So you're getting praise for that. So hang in there. What they're giving you support with, I've got two things. It's really interesting, the cards that have come out for you. The first thing they're supporting you with is money fear. So there's an element of fear. It might not be related to money, but there's fear and instability in the root chakra. So focusing on a little bit more of what makes you feel safe. So if it is related to money, sitting down and taking the time to plan things out. But it's really about the root chakra. It's about the being grounding down as much as you can, focusing on things in your life, routines that make you feel safe, people that make you feel safe, or places, because you're actually stepping in. They're helping you to become your most authentic self. So there could be a purge going on. There might be a purge of people, things around you as you step into your authenticity. So as you do that, you might be experiencing like a lack of something to help you move forward. Yeah, so you're stepping into your most authentic version of yourself. As you move forward, two cards come out, right? The first one I selected, the second one, the deck kind of dropped open on the other card, and you won't believe it, Dana. So the first one I selected was Inner Authority. Now, I have never ever done a reading, or maybe once, where these three sovereignty cards have come out at the same time. So first of all, we have got Inner Authority, right? Yeah, and then we have got Authentic Self. And then we have got Self-Worth and Deservability. Now, these are the most sovereign, commanding Empress cards in this deck. They really are about you stepping into a timeline where you're in control. You're the boss here. Everything is working out exactly as you allow it to. This is your allowance in your future. So I love this card. She's standing there with her sword of truth. She's full sovereign, priestess mode. Here you are the princess, you are the lion, you've got that stable foundation there as well. And this is you expressing and becoming your most authentic self. The masks are coming off. So this is really good. I don't even feel like I need to help you with anything because your guides are helping you with the fear, okay? Let me just see, should I anchor in? Can I anchor in emerald light or love? Yeah, it's literally just divine love energy that I'm allowed to anchor in for you. So Rob, pick your card.
I picked You Are the Foundation, Howlite.
You are the foundation. It's the same kind of message. So howlite is a beautiful white crystal. Often it gets dyed into lots of different colors because it's very porous. But howlite is like very calming, very stable, very much that foundation. And we had another foundation card right here. So it's the same message. So I love that for Dana. Okay, so yeah, have as much fun as you can, Dana, because you're stepping in to a period of abundance and control. Yeah, so I'm just drawing down some light for you from the Grand Central Sun, anchoring that in.
And then I also pulled her in an angel card too, Gabrielle, and it says Divine Emergence. It says it's time to be seen. Don't be afraid of your power and gifts.
Wow, well, that's spot on, Rob. Don't you think that's spot on, that message?
I think so, yeah.
That's amazing. I love that for you, Dana. Thank you so much for letting me do that for you. But these three cards, they very rarely come out together. You know, you've got somebody that's really stepping into their priestesshood here. That's amazing. Yeah. All right. Love it.
The next person was a donation, and it's my good friend Kelly. She's from Pittsburgh here, and I can't scroll up this chat for some reason. It's frozen. Oh wait, here I can just pull up this one. Okay, and then we're going to get back to the regular list in a second because that's the last donation for now, and then we'll get to the rest of the people. Okay, and she says, "Oh, she was just making a comment about makeup."
She's from Dana. Is Dana from your Substack? I know Dana. Hi, Kelly.
She says, "Oh, that's just a comment about makeup." Let me see what she says here.
Say, well, when I'm on Zoom, it automatically puts a lipstick on me because I don't wear makeup. But this is StreamYard, so this is just how.
They were talking about makeup in the chat. They were talking about makeup. Like
I don't wear makeup. I never have. I look like a monkey when I wear makeup, so I don't do it.
No, you look fine. You shouldn't say that.
You've not seen me wearing lipstick. So, yeah, I look better without it. Not many people can say that. Okay, Kelly. Yeah, okay, Kelly. What's she doing well? Thank you. Support. Thank you. Moving forward. Oh, I'm getting kind of like possible different messages there. Okay. Kelly, I feel like we've had this reading before. So what you're doing well. You know what? I've been wondering what Andromedan looks like because he said he was from Sweden.
Well, he's actually an Iraq refugee.
Oh,
his name's Mohammed.
He said he was in Sweden, so I thought that tall white card. I thought maybe he looks Nordic.
His name's Mohammed, not Muhammad, but Mohammed. So he's like Arabic or something. You know.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
He said he has white hair, so he could be some he could have like tall white or something, you know.
We always assume that he's young, but maybe he's not young.
I think he's in his 30s, or I think he's in his late 20s. He's in his late 20s, so he is rather young.
So we're doing Kelly, right?
Yeah.
You've taken her down. Kelly, you're moving into true service. This is what you're doing well. So this card comes in for people who are healers and light workers, light warriors, that kind of thing. But it's the duality card. So it's a reminder that, yes, we work in service to others. Because there's two factions on Earth, service to self, the dark side, or service to others, team light. Go team light. But it's also a reminder that you're in service to your personal sacred vessel as well. Yeah, you need to make sure that your sacred vessel, your body, has everything it needs so that you have got the energy, you have got the drive, you've got the knowledge and know-how to get out there and support others in your service work. But you are being praised. So whatever you're doing at the moment, you're working in compassion and empathy, you're working in divine love, and your guides are saying, you're spot on. Thank you so much. So thank you for holding the light. As you move forward, your guides are helping you move into soul alignment. Okay, so stop doubting yourself. Stop it, because you're doing everything right. You're moving into soul alignment. You're connecting in with the guides that you should. Your higher selves, everything are coming forward, but your support is coming in to help you with this. So just be open to receiving, and then as you move forward, there's two messages. Focus on that divine love, unconditional love. It might not be romantic love. It might just be about holding the frequency, because we've got this service card. So some of us, we're not looking for relationships because we're literally holding that light. We're holding the frequency. But you've got freedom and adventure. I love this card. I love this card for you. So whatever you're doing, there's an exciting energy to it. There's travel, there's movement of some kind, yeah? Do what fills you up with joy and passion. So this service work that you're doing is going to be something that you're very passionate about. So if you haven't found that yet, it's coming very, very soon. So I really love that for you. You don't need any assistance there because you've got this. Perfect. What'd you get, Rob?
I got Raphael, Archangel Raphael. It says, be willing to see things differently to initiate healing and experience wholeness.
Yeah. Okay. That's amazing. So it's communication. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That was for Kelly. Let me see here. Who is next? Oh, the next person is Joyful Jennifer. Joyful Jennifer. I love that name.
Yeah.
And I just pull up random comments, like from the chat, like just so we can have their name.
I've got a phone something to pick with you. So when Drago Reed was in the chat and you picked his comment to put on the screen, and it was about him talking about me being a sex kitten, Black Widow.
See, that's what I mean. I pulled random comments. Yeah, I know. I got to stop doing that.
I was like, whoa, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
That was embarrassing. So, yeah, I've got some weird clones, all right? You don't need to put it on the recording.
I couldn't find another comment from him. Like, I managed it.
Drago Reed, everything he says is fucking amazing, right? And that's the one you picked. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
That got me.
See, it's hard because like I'm trying to do like 3 different things at the same time. I'm trying to manage the chat. I'm trying to look at, you know what I mean?
So, but it's just like, okay, you know, he doesn't talk to me very often. So when he does, I take a screenshot and things like that. So I took a screenshot of that. Then you put it on the freaking screen, and I was just like, this is embarrassing. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I really am.
So Ivan Teller said that I'm an exotic dancer on Mars, and that's how we got into that conversation. It's part of the sex kitten, clone programming, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Joyful Jennifer. Love you, JJ. Okay. What's she doing well? Thank you. What does she need support with? Interesting. And as she moves forward. Okay. So, JJ, what you're doing well is you're having a massive up level. Growth and up levels coming out, and this shows that you've already broken through. You've got this trajectory. You're doing so well. Your guides are praising you. Growth and up levels. Just keep moving forward. Focus on the positive. Stay grounded. You have got this. It's coming in like you need to be pulling like a card every day or a rune or whatever you do. There needs to be some kind of daily divination or daily affirmation, something to keep you focused. Okay. As you move forward, it's fun and joy again. Okay, so they're going to help you, keep you on track, making sure that there's lots of fun, joy, and ease around you. Ease, please, yeah? So, you know, when you're having a growth and up level, it's not easy. It's not fun and joy normally. It can be really awful. And spiritual ascension can be really awful. And yeah, so they're going to help you bring in more joy, more ease, more fun, okay? And yeah, here we go. Message as you move forward. You're moving into your most authentic self. Don't hold back on what you're saying. People need to hear what you've got to say. And you've been filtering yourself because maybe it's not the right people around you, but it's okay to step in and say, hey, this is me. Right? I do no nonsense readings, smack. So yeah, you know, be blunt once in a while. It's okay to do that. Yeah, because you're moving into your authenticity. And if people don't like that around you, then they're not the right people. Okay. So yeah, so just stay in your truth. Do things you love to do things that make you feel good. Yeah, because this is what they want you to do. Do things that make you feel good. Smile, laugh, have fun, have joy. This is great. You don't need any help from me. You've got this. Rob, what did you get?
I got for her the Archangel Haniel, and it says, let love reach where it has never reached before, which is good for Joyful Jennifer. That kind of suits her.
Okay, I'm going to pull a crystal. Crystal for JJ. Okay, yeah,
I'll pull one too.
Yeah, it says find peace within. So fluorite connects the heart and mind. So this is going to help you focus. Yeah. So if you don't have any fluorite, that's okay. Just remember this feeling as you tune into this card. I work with ethereal crystal energy. So I'm basically a crystal these days. So I just call on the crystal and allow it to integrate into my energy. So fluorite is the genius stone. You got this. Yeah. What'd you get?
And I got for her emerald. It says, choose your intention.
Choose your intention.
I don't know if that would go together or what.
Choose your intention, yeah, because I've been talking about affirmations. I've been talking about fluorite, focus, choose your intention. That goes together. Well done. She's got a Tinkerbell fluorite.
And the next person is Brooksy. And again, this is a... Oh, we cut out. Oh, there you are. Okay. Sorry. January. Okay. Okay, the next person is Brooksy. And again, this is going to be a random comment, guys, because like,
why do I feel like I'm in an echo chamber in my life? I don't know. What do you get off that, Rob?
I don't know. I feel like they put us in like smaller echo chambers in our social media circles and stuff like that. Like social media is definitely an echo chamber. I mean, your social circles can be an echo chamber, you know. So I don't know. I mean, maybe
it
she's
sounds
just
like an opportunity. It's like an opportunity to make some changes, to kind of get out and, you know, do what feels right for you. I love to move. I love to travel. I mean, I've been in this country for like 11 years and I need to go. I only came back to the UK so my son could go to school. He's nearly finished school and I'm getting back out there then. So I'm going to be traveling again. I traveled for like 20 years. So for me, I like to be on the move. And I don't really care what people are saying around me, to be honest. I do my own thing. Yeah. I spend a lot of time alone. I'm a hermit. So, okay. So Brooksy, what message? What is she doing? Well, all day. 2 cards coming out. Support and a message. Okay, so we've got signs and synchronicities coming in, and you seem to be quite good at seeing these and interpreting them because that's where it's coming in. I've also got karmic patterns and relationships. So if it feels like you're in an echo chamber right now, it's because there's karmic lessons at play. So you might be noticing that things just feel off. People are playing the same old roles and it's the same all the time. This is because you've not quite finished learning a lesson. So reevaluate everything that's going on around you. So when we look at karmic relationships, the people that make us feel good, light, full of joy and laughter, they are lessons in receiving, allowing yourself to receive and to be loved. Anything in your life that's stuck, stagnant, difficult relationships, they're those old karmic contracts that need to be closed off. And we do that with you standing in your boundaries, saying no, putting your foot down, making those changes. Yeah. So when karmic relationships comes in, it's because something needs to change. You need to break the cycle. Yeah. So that's kind of what we were saying anyway, I think. But they're praising you for this. Yeah. This is coming in. This is what you're doing well. So by asking this question, why am I in an echo chamber? You've already started to break out of, hang on, this something doesn't feel right around me. So keep asking more and more questions. Your guides are going to help you with any guilt. Also, envy is there in your field as well. And it could be old, it could be, you know, past lives, and that's great. So just start to do a little bit more meditation work, journaling work, and acknowledging any old emotions or feelings or patterns. And just honor them. I see you. I lift and release you from the body. Thank you for coming forward to show me that lesson. I forgive you, you know, that kind of thing. Do the forgiveness work or whatever it is, but it's already started. It's already started. Yeah. So you're doing the work. The guides are there to support you. The message as you move forward is, yeah, it's time to do the shadow work. That says shadow love. So that is the right message. But what they're supporting you with is your shadow work. Okay. It's time to do the shadow. Now, I do the shadow in the light. I don't do it in the dark. I'm not the kind of priestess that takes people into a dark tunnel, right, to do their shadow work. We do it in the light. We call in beautiful guardians to support us, like White Tara, Grandmother Spider Woman, Guan Yin, Goddess of Compassion and Mercy, or whoever you're drawn to. So when I do my shadow work, I do it with people who or, you know, if I'm doing it with myself, then I'll do it in a way that I'm comfortable. You guys saw me do my shadow work on live stream on Sean Bond's channel last week. That was shadow work. That's what we were doing. We did a vision quest to go into my mind, to unlock memories, to bring forward alters and my shadow self that needed healing. We did that live on Sean's channel. So, and I did that with Sean because I trust him, because he's a beautiful person, he's a creator being, and he's got that authority to support me as I do that. We didn't realize it was going to come out exactly like that. We thought, you know, we'll see what happens, but we made a lot of shifts there, which supports a lot of people as well. So it's time to do the shadow work, because you're having this growth and up level. So the signs and synchronicities you're already recognizing. The deep healing has already started. So find a way that you like to do your shadow work. It could be journaling, it could be meditation, it could be having, healing with somebody like Reiki or whatever, but you choose what works for you. I do with my ladies, we did a 6-week program called Anchored in Shadow Strength. So we looked at what shadow work meant. We did like a preparation course. So we knew what it might mean. But as we were making preparations, we were actually doing the healing at the same time. We were doing it in such a light way that we didn't realize we were doing it until we came to the end and we thought, wow, that was transformational. Just the idea of getting ready to do the work was transformational, because we weren't saying, oh, I'm doing the work. We were saying, well, what does that look like if I was to start? Yeah. What potentially might be there? What diamond might be in the dark if I start to, so we did a journey of discovery, and it was transformational for all of us. Yeah, it was great. Okay, sorry, that's a lot. So Brooksy, you've got this. What have you got, Rob?
I got for her Amber, a crystal card, Amber, and it says, "What are you becoming?"
Okay. Yeah, so Amber is fire energy, it's transformation. I work with Amber basically to repair people's aura, to patch you up. Yeah, so when you do your shadow work, you're looking for those dark patches, you're looking for the bits, those scars and everything, those hard diamonds. And when you start to chip away at those diamonds, you find that they're your greatest strengths. So working with Amber is a great crystal to work with. I'm going to pick another crystal, please. Okay, I've got garnet, so I've got passion and I've got grounding. Yeah, so garnet is really amazing fire energy. So whatever crystal you have that is for the sacral, so orange or red or root, orange, red, brown or black. So maybe obsidian. This is actually agate, but obsidian is a great heart healer as well. So if you like crystals, work with your crystals. Yeah, there's some weird chat going on, isn't there? You can make dinosaurs from bugs in amber. Okay. Christy Campbell told me to get an amber necklace that had a scorpion in because of my scorpion ability thing. So that's what I'm looking for. I have my birthday coming up soon in November. Putting that out there. Okay. Sorry.
The next one is Coley, and that's my new podcast partner, and part-time podcast partner. So I still do my own show, but we do a show every Friday, and then we're doing one this Thursday, and we've already interviewed some.
All right. That picture looks like Superwoman.
Yeah.
This looks like she's got an S on her chest. Okay.
Yeah.
This is Carly. Doing well.
She's really psychic. She can project herself into people's spaces. Like she's done it. She can project her psychic. I've seen her show up here, and there'll be flashes in the room. Yeah, she's really psychic.
Yeah, that's really cool. So what you're doing well, Coley, is prosperity mindset. So you're very focused, very determined, very abundant, and I love that. There's loads of elemental energy connections for you, especially water element, possibly mermaid as well. So, but yes, you're getting outside in nature more. This is what you're doing well. So whether you're getting out or not, you're calling it into you. Your elemental connections are very, very strong, very linked to your throat as well. There might even be a language that you speak. Your guides are supporting you with your spiritual connection. So it's showing that you are extremely psychic, that you're very gifted. Your guides coming in to boost your confidence a little bit more. Maybe a new guide connection's coming in also. But this is kind of it's your solar plexus just needs a bit of a boost. The energy just needs to be built up a little bit more. You've got loads of really high energy connections coming in. ETs, definitely Palladians. Not sure who else. Lyrans. Don't know who else you work with, to be honest, but that's who I'm getting right now. So that's really cool. As you move forward, the advice is have a look for signs and synchronicities, yeah? Because they're going to mean more to you than you realize. So just make a note of everything that you're seeing, especially in the skies, which is pretty obvious for you. But this is also a reminder that you create your own luck. But I don't think you need it because this is the prosperity mindset card. So you're very focused. You know exactly what you want to do. And if that doesn't resonate, then you need to get on it and make it happen. What do you get, Rob?
I got Archangel. I got an Archangel card for her. I got Archangel Raziel, and it says, "The truth is below the surface. Dig deeper."
Dig deeper. Okay, let's have a crystal. Yep, the crystal is selenite. So there's a little bit of cleansing that's needed in your field right now. A little bit of purification, okay? So there could be things coming out. You just purify, put up a little bit of extra protection for you. Yeah, because you're such a public figure as well. You're going to need a little bit more cleansing would be great for you right now. Yeah.
Okay. The next person is Sally, and I can't find a comment that she put up. So, are you still in the chat? Like, can you
Sally
put, or
Ford?
do you still want? Yeah, yeah. Or which her real name's Tiffany, but I mean,
Stop telling
she's
people their real names. You're like outing people.
no, she's told people. She's
okay. Some of us don't want to go by our full name.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Oh,
there she is. Okay.
a card flew out. Oh, 2 cards flew out. Okay. Okay, this is really weird. So I'm not even in control of this reading. Somebody else is here, Miss Sally. Okay, Sally. I've got like cards have literally just been flying out for you, Sally. What you're doing well is trust and faith. So your guides are saying you're doing this. You have the trust, you have the faith. You are grounded, okay? So this is your reminder to stay grounded, to stay focused, to call in all of this beautiful pink, compassionate, loving energy. Yeah. Now there's a portal there. So it's like, can you envision the future? What is your next step as you move forward with trust and faith? Just know that there is a divine plan, okay? When we go through challenging times, it's because we need to help people in the future. So things that I went through in my 20s and 30s and 40s are things that I can help people with in my 50s and 60s. It's like that. So everything does kind of happen for a reason. Doesn't always make sense, but you're creating experience. Yeah. So have trust and faith. This is what you're being praised for at the moment. Okay, there's quite a few cards that have come out here, what they're supporting you with. Now, this card, you guys know this is not my favorite card because it's called Prostitution of Self. Now, that does not mean anything to do with prostitution. It's about how you're spending your time, your energy, and your money. Okay, but it is a bit of a pretty woman looking card. And in Pretty Woman, she says, we say who, we say when, we say how much. And me and my sister say that to each other all the time. It's about taking your control back. Okay, taking back your control. And with this card, it's showing that you're not going to let anybody tell you what to do anymore, that you're in control here. These handcuffs at the bottom, they're not on you, they're on the floor, and you can step away from them at any time. Okay, that red energy, those red shoes are about being grounded and safe. Red energy is about safety. Okay, we've been told it means something else. We've been told it means danger. No, it means that we're in control, that we're powerful and we're safe. So when this card comes out, it lets me know that the guides are helping you take back your power, releasing whatever it is from other people or situations around you. It's time to take back control. Now, interestingly enough, the next card that came out was this inner authority. So it lets me know that deep down, you are not a victim. We are not victims. You have a very strong, powerful energy there waiting to come out, okay? That you have it in you. So maybe it might not feel like it right now, but the guides are supporting you to say that you know that you deserve the best and you would wish the best for everybody else. So wish the best for yourself. Spend some time getting grounded, spend some time getting outside. And with that lion, I actually feel like you need to roar. You need to let out some loud, guttural sounds, toning, get that power back. Yeah, I do a lot of toning. I'm a tone medic, so I do healing through sound. So whether it's chakra sounds you're doing, or you're listening to music and you're singing and you're dancing, it needs to come out. Generally when people are magical and they're not doing magical work, I'm getting feedback. Are you getting feedback?
No.
I'm just checking that it's not me. Hold on. It is me, sorry. Yep. So when people are magical and you're not doing their magical work, you are going to go supernova. And that's one of the reasons why in the here and now, my emotions get suppressed. That's part of my targeting. Because if I had full balance on my emotions, I would be unstoppable. And in other contexts of existence, I have been. And that's why I've always been so closely guarded, stripped of my powers, stripped of my emotions and things like that. Because we're emotionally powered beings, okay? You need to get out. You need to scream and sing and dance and know that you have authority here. You've got power and it's time to use it. Okay, your guides are going to help you do that. You are stepping into your authentic self. Okay, this is the advice as you move forward. Be you. Don't be anybody else. Just be you. Stop trying to please everybody. I don't care. I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say in the chat. You can say whatever you like. You might think, oh, that's not very nice. But at the end of the day, it's just a point of view. I don't accept it. I don't reject it. It's just somebody's point of view, and I move on.
Yeah.
Nothing's keeping me there. I'm a high priestess. I don't apologize. I don't say, right, you know what I mean? I'm a freaking high priestess. So, yeah, stand in your authority. You're moving into prosperity mindset, okay? Whatever's going on in your mind is what's going to happen. So they're reminding you to focus on abundance. And this is your guide team reminding you that you are an abundant being of light. You're powerful. You're fucking amazing, Sally. We love you. We love it when you're in the chat. We love your messages. We love you in the community. You know, it's going to be so amazing. So just hang in there. Do the healing work. Do whatever you need to do. If you need support, ask for support. Yeah, because you've got this. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got the perfect card for her. It's Azrael and its transcendence, and it says, "You wouldn't be who you are without what you've overcome." It says, "Own your story."
Exactly. So when we go through all these trials and tribulations, it's because we're learning from these experiences and we're going to help people. Oh, you got pyrite, abundance, full body healing, amazing. Yeah. So anchor in this vibration, this gold frequency. You know, out of these cards, there isn't actually anything that I need to support you with. I'm just going to anchor in the pyrite. And see if we can call in that abundance for Sally, please. Are we fully connected, Tiffany? Yes. So I'm going to draw down that pyrite energy. So whatever golden item you have, even if it's like gold jewelry, start spending a bit more time with it. Yeah, start working with golden energies, yellow energies, getting out in the sun more. So we just need to raise your vibe a little bit, I think, because everything's there. You're a very, very powerful person, really powerful. Can't wait to see what you do next. So just anchoring that in. Okay, yeah, that didn't need a lot of anchoring in at all. You're very powerful. Wow. Okay. It's very hot in here.
Is there anybody else who wants a reading that we might have missed? Like,
or any questions or anything at all?
Or anybody have any questions? And what I could say, maybe we could do 10 more minutes because I got to get ready for my next show. But I mean, we could do, if anybody else has a question or wants a reading,
it's very hot in here. Sally's energy was really high as well. It's making me sweaty.
Oh, the Andromedan. The Andromedan likes to read.
Okay. So Maya Rose asked about her daughter. Where's that?
Oh, I didn't see where that was. What does she want to know? Can you put it in again, Maya? And I guess we could get to her.
And how old is her daughter?
I would guess her daughter's like our age, I think. Because
can't see it.
She's 38. Yeah.
Okay. Now, is her daughter happy with me checking?
Should we? So we're doing that first. We'll get to Andromeda next.
So I can have a look at the collective Akashic records between her and her daughter, if she's okay with that. So like their relationship.
Are you okay with that, Maya? Or is she okay with that? Or She just said also general. She said,
Okay, so what I can say is there's definitely some cleansing that needs to be done between you and your daughter. So I'm looking at your combined Akashic records because she's not here, so I can have a look at how it impacts your Akashic records, your relationship. So there's definitely some cleansing that needs to be done. So whether this is, you know, communication between the two of you or you physically cleansing your energies, you'll have to let me know. I do see that there is fear in this relationship between the two of you, but I also see that you're transforming fears between the two of you, so that's really positive. The family ties card has come up, so there's family issues. So are you guys on good talking terms? I don't know. I can see there's a bit of friction perhaps, but just know that you're really bonded, you're really strong together. It is telling me that I should put in a success anchor, okay, which is compassion and empathy. Yeah, so whatever this is with you and your daughter, she needs compassion and empathy just as much as you. This is a really big thing between you, okay? So approaching whatever it is with loving kindness, and just very slowly, I think, just very slowly. So, you know, is there anything that you can do to cleanse the relationship between you or to maybe bring in a bit of rest? I feel like rest is very needed. What do you get on that, Rob?
I'll just pull any card. Oh, that I just pulled. Daniel, Archangel Daniel, divine discernment. Trust in the messages within. They are divinely guided.
She's saying, I was wondering if she's in the programs. I can't answer that because I'd need to know if she's ready to know that. Yeah, not everyone is ready to know if they're in the programs or not. So if I start saying about that, it could create an issue, yeah, that somebody's not ready to know. So when she's ready to know, maybe she could check in with Misha Johnston or somebody like that. But if it's for you, then yeah, I can pull that card if you're ready to know that, but not for somebody else, I'm afraid, because it could be too triggering for them. They might not be ready. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to out people. Because it can be dangerous, you know, if you walk up to somebody and say, hi, I remember you from the programs, and they're like, what are you talking about? And I might not be the only person that's done that as well.
Yeah.
You're really familiar. I generally say to people, oh, I think I know you from Atlantis, rather than I know you from the Secret Space program.
There we have two more. We have just the Andromedan and then Entertainment Extreme Network. So the Andromedan one's a general, and then you know, yeah. So I'll just pull any card for Andromedan. So for Andromedan, I got Uriel, and it says take time to review, study, and own your knowledge before proceeding further. It says so. That's what it says on Uriel, Archangel Uriel.
Okay, so what he's doing well is standing in his authority. Doesn't lack any authority, does our Andromedan. He's like, I own all the stargates on the world, and all that kind of thing. Yeah, so you're being praised by your guide team for stepping into your power. They're helping you a bit more with your prosperous mindset, okay? So focusing on what you want to achieve, what you want the outcome to be, what you want that to feel like. That's really important. Tuning into your elemental connections a bit more would be good for you. As you move forward, there's a little bit of fear in your kind of timeline. Let me see what that's in relation to. Because it says money fears, but from my experience, it could just be general root chakra's not grounded kind of issue. Let's see. Okay, this is the shadow work, Andromedan. You really do need to do shadow work. We spoke about this previously, I think. So there's stuff coming up for the root chakra especially, and the sacral and the throat that you need to sit down and explore, okay? You need to focus on the physicality. Let me choose a crystal. Rob, are you getting nervous?
Huh?
You getting nervous?
About what?
About your next interview?
Oh, no. She's been on before, you know.
Okay. Okay. So Andromedan, I've got the Christ of Praise coming out, which is that emerald frequency. Allow yourself to receive. So there's something you need, and you're kind of shutting people down. You need healing. You need support. Okay. Stop being such a hermit. Connect with people and allow them to support you. But did you already do one for Andromedan? What was it? Sorry.
It was Archangel Daniel. It was let me see what no, Uriel. Sorry, it was learning experience. Just take time to study, learn your knowledge.
Okay, so allowing yourself to receive could be about receiving information. It could be about allowing yourself to anchor in Andromeda knowledge or whatever. So if you're connecting back into Andromeda, you should actually be able to get upgrades, because when David Starr was on, we were anchoring in through my energetic field people's information about their home planets. It means that there's more information for you to download now that wasn't available before. Connecting to Andromeda, also connecting to Sirius. I don't know. Well, Sirius is coming to my mind. So there's more information available for you to download and integrate. That's all I've got for you. Unless you want a thingy card. Let me see if anything interesting comes out. Yes, Syrian! Syrian card just came out. Rob! Oh, he's not paying
Wow,
any
that's
attention.
cool.
Right, I just said Syrian information and I pulled a Syrian card.
Wow.
It says you've had an encounter with a Syrian, or you are one. So you've got a Syrian guide that's been trying to give you information. Pay attention. Okay.
Okay. And then this last one is from the Entertainment Extreme Network. He wants a starseed reading, he said. So I don't know if you do starseed reading. You have Misha's cards, right? So I'll just let you.
Misha's cards.
You know, it's like, yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've ever met Entertainment Extreme Network, EEN. Or did I meet you on someone else's channel recently?
He's come on here a couple times. He watches, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so now I can't promise that this is going to make any sense. So just take what resonates, and we'll see what comes up for you. Now, with the Experiencer deck from Lisa Johnson, not everybody is ready to know that they've been abducted and things like that. So one time she told me, just take out some of the cards for people if you don't think they're ready. And I thought, well, you're not really getting a full reading then, are you? Yeah. Okay, I pulled 7 cards. Let's see what we get. Okay. Okay. Feel free to take this with a pinch of salt. What I've got is that there's Orion energies that are in your DNA. So you have lived on Orion, or you've been part of the Orion Wars 20 million years ago. Okay, you do have psychic abilities, and it says you may have telepathic or psychic abilities since contact, but I think this is just your natural energetics. Okay, you have had an experience in childhood, or maybe even recently, and the cards are just letting you know that's a real, valid, true experience. Just trust how you feel, trust your instincts on whatever it was you saw. It wasn't a dream. Whatever you experienced, it was real. Marks on the body, perhaps, is another one that's coming to mind. It was real. It was contact. Okay. You do seem to be at my lab. Okay, so government hybrid, you've been part of the government hybrid program. So it's possible that you have got star family out there that are hybrids that have come from your DNA. That's potential. And I've got the Galactic Federation card out there. So you've got, like me, you might have a consortium of galactic guides that you're working with, or you might be working with a particular council. It says Galactic Federation is helping you. Now, I don't really know who they are, because there's loads of councils out there, good and bad. So I take that with a pinch of salt, to be honest. Because I'm more Galactic Alliance, I guess, has come up for me, but I don't even know who they are. And like me, you could be a multi-clone. So there's clone versions of you, which generally means there's versions of you off planet. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card. Can I get a clarity on any of these cards, please? More on origin. Okay, so you have a starseed mission, and you also have galactic protection. Okay, and when you've got protection, it means you're somebody of importance. So the Galactic Federation are coming in to protect you, which is important. But your starseed mission says that you're here to raise the consciousness, to heal and save the planet. So I hope that makes sense. The only one that's coming up for you, the only lineage so far, is Orion, but that doesn't mean that's the only DNA that you have. We generally have a mixture of DNA. When you hear people say, oh, I'm like 5 different ones, it's usually because we're like an emissary and we need to talk to lots of different races. So I'm quite similar. I'm a bit spliced and diced myself. Or we're very, very ancient, yeah, and we've lived many, many different lifetimes. But I hope that makes sense for you, because starseed ones are not my favorite, because these cards are a bit kind of out there. If I was doing a private one-to-one, I'd have a chart that I would use to really tune into the lineages. And we do that with the pendulum, because with these cards, there's a book and everything that goes with it, which I can't do when I'm on here really. Like Misha uses the big chart. I've also got the big chart, but I only do that when I do like a full reading. So people.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, this was amazing, Julia. I read some.
He's got a little wow face. He doesn't look so happy. I'm so sorry.
What's that?
In the chat, he's put a little like face.
Maybe he's happy he got a reading. You know, he's I don't know.
It's like a shock of wow, like oh no.
Yeah. This was amazing.
I only found out in February that I'm like freaking super soldier with 24 million clones. So I was like, then in February, yeah. Before that, I just thought I was a regular person, you know.
Yeah.
Which I am. I'm a regular person. So yes, this has been great, Rob. Thank you. Hope it wasn't too random.
No, it was fun. It was fun. And do you want to tell people how they can book with you and stuff like that? And
he's put a comment there. My grandma told me she saw a UFO before. It's possible that, you know, it goes on in the family. Yes, you can book with me at anchorhaven.co.uk. Right now, until the 1st of September, I've got a special offer on distance readings. When I do like a 5-card reading, and I do a little video for you, which can be private or can be public. It's up to you. And that's just £10, which is like less than $15. If you wanted to book in with me for a one-to-one reading, which could be up to 90 minutes, and we could do spiritual counseling, you know, you can tell me absolutely anything. There's nothing that will surprise me these days, not with all the weird shit I've got going on. We can talk through your ascension. We can do multiple different card decks. We can do coaching or whatever it is, and that's just £44, which I think is like $55 or something, for up to 90 minutes, which is very, very reasonable. Soma Aro and I have got a retreat on Sunday. So if you go to Eventbrite and Google on the online events and put in Atlantis Awakened, and you'll find our retreat is there. And it's just £33 for a full day of activations, meditations, personal channelings and things like that. It's going to be amazing. So hopefully this will be the first of a few that we'll be doing. So I've got loads of things going on. I do teach Reiki. I teach Violet Flame Reiki as well. But I mainly do those in person. Of course, Violet Flame Reiki I can do distantly because it's not the same as the other Reikis. So just check my website, anchorhaven.co.uk.
Wow.
Thanks, Rob.
All right. Thanks, guys. And I'll be seeing everybody in about a half hour for the Carrie Casting review. And thanks, everyone. I'll see you guys.